Oh my goodness. Mojo moment. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. It is Deborah Kagan. Well, I am Deborah Kagan, and we're here for your Mojo moment of the day, which happens Monday through Friday at the 1 o'clock hour Pacific time. And there's some activity in the hood. But yeah, so 1 o'clock Pacific hour, Monday through Friday, I am bringing you a Mojo moment for some information, inspiration, and some tips. So welcome to those of you who are tuning in live. I'm always happy to see you here. Join me. And for those of you who are catching the replay, I love that you catch the replay as well. And you've been passing this on to you've been passing these on to some of your friends. You've been sharing it and reposting these, and thank you so much, because frankly, this information can be spread far and wide, because the more people that are rocking their mojo, the better we all are. So welcome to all of you, and thanks again for tuning in and spreading the mojo love. So today I wanted to talk about this thing that I titled Isms, Tics, and Things You Do When You're Suppressing Deeper Feelings. Now, some of you might not be conscious about this, and I kind of find it hilarious when I do this myself. But we all have our own little isms. We all have our own little tics. We all have our own little things that we do to distract ourselves or keep us from actually feeling, expressing, and being with what actually might be going on. So here's an example. I'll just, I'm pretty transparent with you all, much to my own embarrassment at times, but that's cool. So I'll just straight up share with you one of my isms. Like when I start to feel a little insecure, or when I'm concerned about something, or if I'm going on an appointment or a meeting or a speaking engagement, or out with some friends, or to a party or something, wardrobe and clothing is kind of a big deal for me. And it's one of the things that we talk about at the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend. And it's also some of the things that we talk about in the mentorship that I run, because our clothing, it's actually an outer representation of, our personality, our expression. It's one way that you can express yourself. And it's a way that I personally enjoy. However, if I'm having some deeper feeling and maybe a little insecurity, or I'm more concerned about the event that I might be going to, or who I might meet, or what they might think of me, or those types of things, I can tend to get a little nutso in terms of what's the right outfit to wear. And, and all of a sudden I can find myself with like clothes all over, and then realizing, oh, wait a minute, I'm actually having a moment of insecurity. I'm having a moment of feeling not totally confident. And therefore, this ism, this behavior of flying through all sorts of different outfits is occurring. Now, I'm thinking that there's some ladies out here who can relate to me on this one. So let me know in the comments, because I'm pretty sure I'm not alone in this weird, it's not weird, it's just an ism. Some people, some of you might have concerns if maybe there's something going on with a loved one, or you're having an argument with someone and you find yourself incessantly cleaning. Definitely not one of my isms. I can't stand cleaning. I mean, I clean. I live in a clean home and I work in a clean space, but cleaning's just not my thing. However, I have people in my life that is what they go to. Like they'll just start cleaning incessantly, and I'll say, hey, what's happening? Nothing, I'm just cleaning. And the more we get into conversation, they're actually having some deeper feelings that they didn't want to necessarily address on the surface. So the behavior, right, is this incessant cleaning. Now look, taken to an extreme, this is where you can be suppressing your deeper feelings with food, with TV, scrolling through on social media aimlessly, certainly drugs, alcohol, porn, all sorts of these vices are ways that can be used to suppress deeper feelings. And here's the deal. We all have them. We all have ours. And while I'm sharing this with you today, not to say that any of these isms are bad. I mean, if you've been hanging around me and you know my work at all, and you just know me personally, you know that I don't subscribe to a world of like good, bad, right, wrong, right? It's literally like, what is going to bring you alive? What is going to allow you to have more access to your mojo so that you can be the greatest contribution to life and to others, and to be that light that lights other people up. And that's different for everybody, right? And of course, as long as whatever you're doing ain't hurting nobody else, get on with your bad self, right? Like have a good time. The thing is, when we talk about hurting, quote unquote, the possibility of hurting others, remember that when you are unconscious in your behaviors for the majority of the time, that's hurting number one. It's hurting you. So I bring this to you today to inspire you and invite you to consider, what are your isms? What are your tics? Right? What are the things that you do when you're having deeper feelings that you're not quite willing to connect with right away? You might get to it, might be half a day, maybe it's a day, so consider. Now, of course, I'm all of a sudden all my isms are starting to run through my brain. I have another one of like, if I'm feeling concerned, everything in it has to have its space. Like if, something's off a millimeter, I move it on the table or whatever it might be. But we each have these funny things that we do. And once you become aware of them, you will be able to understand that if it is happening and it's starting to, feel a bit frenzied, then you might want to stop, take a breath, and ask yourself, what am I feeling? Right? What's actually happening for me right now? Is there what's going on the deeper layer of my consciousness, right? And consider that for yourself. And I have a challenge for you. I want to dare you. Let us know, share your isms, because here's the deal. The things that are the most personal are actually the most universal. And when you share of yourself and when you're willing to go, you know what, here's my kind of, ism quirk thing that I do, it's going to help others so they don't have to feel so strange or so weird. And someone might go, oh my God, that's my ism too. And the more that we connect as a collective, and the more that we drop any shame around some of these, behaviors or isms or tics that we have, the better everybody's going to be, right? Because then you will feel more confident most of the time. You will be connected to your mojo more often than not. And when you are experiencing something that does require you to pause and go, oh, wow, okay, this is actually a moment of insecurity. Cool. I can get with that. Is that actually true? Do I truly need to be insecure in this moment? Or is that just a story that I'm from the past that I'm allowing to bring it into my present and my current space? Because usually it's activated by an old story that has no business being here in the present moment. The more you get aware, the less that happens. All right, everybody, this has been your Mojo Moment for the day. And again, they are Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you know someone that could use some support and ability to tap into a deeper feeling for themselves and to really connect with who they are and capture their Mojo essence, then please do go ahead and share this live, this video, this Mojo moment is what it's called. Share that with them. And I'll look forward, as always, to seeing you tomorrow. Sending you so much love. Thank you for being out here. Thank you for being you and doing life that only the way you can do it. All right. Bye for now, everybody.